Want the package to wear that shit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Catch and slipping.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all
one more time.
Long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah,
counting on. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 81 yards. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
Not getting some coffee.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott buying time to his left.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to throw now. Prescott rolling to his right. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. First down, Prescott.
Pick them off this time.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said is,
oh, my turn again.
Want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that.
Here, right. We focused. Set that right foot down.
That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
After these messages, bring you right back. Go, Big Dylan. Go, Ryan. Run that motherfucker. First down.
What can't Aaron Rodgers do?
Shit, he can do everything.
Him the first. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back, because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. To throw Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
I'll be in there. Right as it is.
It's caught here by Adams. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. A first down carry by Elliott. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw is Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. 7 yards the pickup there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 40 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Rodgers now on first down. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Runs through the contact. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Mercedes Lewis in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On 2nd and inches, Prescott being chased out left. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run on first down. Elliott, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency and relaxed enough to get it done.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You said what? I'll eat on down chips. Where? Oh, damn. You just saw the thing for my player be going. Hold on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, Because it's now a one-score game,
Oh,
they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Second and 2. Throwing is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. On play action, Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
42's the mark, 42's the mark. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Throwing, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll run with Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Preston Smith there on the stop. Now Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Elliott will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They run with Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, Adams, what a grab. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 62 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On second down, it's Elliott. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, it's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Dillon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Rodgers to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created